Paul?
What up, Sasha? Wait.
What's good, guys? Welcome to the show where we research conspiracies and all things paranormal.
And today, we're coming at you with a long overdue
Q&A.
I asked people on Snapchat to send me questions about the paranormal that they have. And we got some good questions, and we're gonna answer in our opinions and beliefs. Like, you may not believe the same thing.
Or in like the videos that I filmed for this last night that I got deleted and couldn't work. I said that she might have a better answer than I do on some of these things, and I might have a better answer than she does.
So let's get into it. My kneecap looks like...
It looks like Satan.
Satan! Okay, so...
Though.
No.
Scared me. What was that?
I don't know, the lights just got like really dark.
It turned red. Because I said Satan. My bad.
Dude, look, they don't they literally don't turn red like that.
That was... There it goes.
Oh, okay. But it seemed like a lot more dramatic.
We not crazy.
Okay, number one. What's the most terrifying experience you've had?
Paranormal experience or just like
I think paranormal. Okay, so mine was probably when we were in the basement and we were talking to the demon that lives in my basement, and it told me I was gonna die that night. And I just got like really freaked out. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. The demon said I'm gonna die, and I was like crying and freaking out. That video's on our channel.
I think mine's gotta be the pancake incident from years ago. It's funny, but like I don't get spooked by these things very often.
That was like legitimately scary. I think that's when we like first started like getting into the paranormal, and it just like terrified us.
If you haven't seen the video of us talking about funny childhood stories,
no, it was the embarrassing childhood memories.
I don't know if I'm gonna tell you to go watch it, but if you want to go watch it, it's on you.
It's bad. Number two, why do people get scared of the paranormal?
People get scared of the paranormal because they don't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the basics of what it is. If you saw something floating around, like you were drinking a Coke and you put it down on the desk and you see it floating away, you're gonna get spooked by it. You just don't know why it's happening. That's why you're scared about it. If you know what's going on, you wouldn't be as scared about it.
I think it's because like you never know what you're literally messing with. Like, you don't know if it's a demon, you don't know if it's just like a spirit passing through, like, you literally don't know because you can't see it, and you can like feel it. Mm-hmm. And so people like might feel like a spirit just passing through and be like, oh my god, Satan. But they're just like not knowledge.
Or if you're me and you're trying to take a doo-doo and you're lactose intolerant and you drink milk, then you don't know why it's happening to you, but you really do know why it's happening to you, but you're still being punished for it. And you're just like, yeah. Sidetrack.
And that's how Sasha became a thing.
Stay tuned for that story one day.
Why do evil spirits lie to us?
I thought we were doing a thing where you answer first, I answer, then it's your turn to answer first.
Oh, okay. I think it's because they want to manipulate you and make you think, like, what was I just gonna say? Like, they want to manipulate you and they want you to, like, do things for them, and, like, in the end, it could ultimately result in you killing yourself, because like the demon is just like, I need to do this, I'm not worth it, like it's calling me, like I need to go be with it. I've just seen that on Ghost Adventures once, so.
Well, evil spirits lie to us because they want to manipulate us, like she just explained, but like the reason they would lie to you is to get you to do what they want. That's just how it is regardless. I mean, I agree with that answer. I can't tell if that was Sasha or Satan.
How do you get rid of these unwanted spirits?
This is a question that I don't know much on. I've normally, like, just if anything weird happens, paranormally? Anything like paranormal that happens, I just kind of wait for it to just sit there and like, but nothing really happens to me very often, so I can't really answer this question.
I think that, like saging your place could help. Maybe bring like a priest in, do like a little prayer. Maybe not like just sit there and be like, oh, there's a ghost.
But there is also a fact on the more you believe in it, the more that's gonna happen. If you just stop believing in it completely, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, kind of like if you just like ignore it, it goes away.
Just
Like-
how like people say, speak it into existence. If you don't speak on it positively, it's not gonna happen positively. If you have an always negative attitude towards something, it's something negative's gonna happen. So it's just the same concept.
Yeah, like manifesting things into existence. Like, I believe in that. Have you ever had a spirit follow you home from somewhere? Yes.
We believe so.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So this one time at the cemetery, we accidentally stepped on somebody's grave apparently, and they followed us home. And we used the Ouija board when we got back, and it said that we like disrespected them or something. And I remember we were like, do you want us to open the door? And it said yes. And Cody just runs over there and just pushes the door open so hard that he like falls down. But like they kept saying mama. And
Or like they one time we were using the Ouija board, it said something in Mandarin, and it was door. And then like the blinds started moving, like wind was going through them. I don't know what that was. Could have been air conditioning, but.
And like when it was saying mama, I didn't realize it then because like it was like one of our first times ever using the Ouija board. And once I like Googled it and we did a thing on Zozo, it said that mama is another word for Zozo. So I was like kind of creeped out by that. I was like, did we just like, did we do something we shouldn't have done? But it was fine. I mean, I think that apartment got haunted by whatever was there because weird stuff started happening. But
Speaking on that though, I think another experience we had is we went to the cemetery and we came back and used the Ouija board, and it was about the woman in the white dress.
oh yeah, the lady in white.
And she said that she followed us from the cemetery on the Ouija board, not from the Ouija board, but like told us on the Ouija board. You know what I'm saying.
And then remember that when Colleen worked at the that hospital and the little girl followed her home
And it told us the like the brain machine thing.
Yeah, and it like wanted help crossing over, so we like helped her cross over, and then we we asked Colleen about it, and she literally gave us the exact same answers that the little girl gave us without Colleen even knowing that we had like done it, because she wasn't there when we were using the Ouija board. So we were like, that's crazy. So yeah, I think we've had like a lot of spirits like just like around us at times.
Well, it'd be like that sometimes.
How can paranormal experiences affect your mental health?
Paranormal experiences can affect your mental health by affecting your sleep, affecting your sanity in a way, because sometimes when things happen to us that we don't understand, we want to believe that it doesn't happen. It hasn't happened, and when you start believing that it doesn't happen, but you keep seeing it progressively happen more, it kind of drives your brain in a cycle that it shouldn't be going at. And what the fuck was I thinking?
Depression.
I mean, they can make you get depressed, but they can also give you a lot of anxiety due to the fact that you don't know when, where, or what's going on. You can only feel it, or sometimes you can be given verbal or what the fuck sounds. Because verbal is, I don't fucking know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Verbal is spoken.
Yeah,
Are you
but
thinking of audible?
yeah, audible, audible cues that they're around.
I think that like it really depends on like what's in your life, because like we said, like if you're around like a negative entity, it can make you feel like depressed. There's oppression, like the feeling of anger and you wanting to hurt other people. And like if that's not who you are, that's like the first stages of possession, is like you feeling oppressed and wanting to just hurt everybody around you. That's like what gets into your head. But then like if you're like new to like experiencing paranormal things and you're like there's just a spirit, it could still scare you, because like a lot of times you don't know what's going on, and you're just like always looking over your shoulder, like thinking something's there even when it's not.
A little bit on that. There's a conspiracy about how murderers, like when they're being interviewed in jail, they say that the crimes that they committed wasn't them, and that they were possessed by something telling them to do it. So that's another conspiracy that we'll get into later on. I don't know if we've touched on it yet or not, but
I don't think we have. So
it's a definite thing that I've read on. The damn Q&A is our thoughts, but
yeah.
yeah. Scared the shit out of me. There's a little girl talking upstairs.
Why do you feel spirits but you can't always see them? Spirits, they're like a ball of energy. And sometimes you can't always see that energy. Like a lot of times you can't see the energies around you. And so it takes a lot of energy in the spirit world to make yourself be heard or make yourself be seen. That's why like a lot of times like you'll just see like the balls of light. You won't see like a full apparition unless there's a lot of energy. Like that's why camera batteries will die, like your phones will die, because the spirits like use that energy to communicate. And that's why like when you like hear an EVP, it'll sound like they're whispering, but in the spirit world they could be screaming at the top of their lungs.
I mean, I agree with that. The reason that we can't always, like, we can feel them more than we see them is just to do the fact that they're energy. When they want to be seen, they'll be seen, but when you get into more talking about a ghost or a demon, you're more likely to have a visual representation of a demon than you are to a ghost. A ghost is just an energy, a demon is something completely different than an energy.
Yeah.
It's a malevolent.
Yeah.
It's a malevolent being, and then a ghost can also be malevolent, but it's not
More like a poltergeist.
sort of deal thing.
Yeah. Can spirits know what you think in your head?
Yeah. I mean, I think so. I am kind of a skeptic when it comes to these things because just grown to be that way, but if like they can move a damn Coke can off your shelf, I pointed back there, ain't no damn shelf. You get what I'm saying? If it can move a damn Coke can off the shelf and convince you to do or think a certain way, why can't they know what you're thinking in your head?
Mm-hmm.
And which leads to them reacting to your fear. The more you're scared of them, the more they're gonna show out to you.
Kind of like how you'd see Cody and Isaac. The more scared that they got, the more things that started like going on in our videos, just because it feeds off of them being scared.
So you're saying the more empathic than telepathic, they don't so much read your mind as your emotions?
Yeah, there's a little head down there.
Well, whenever like I hear that, like it always like reminds me of that SpongeBob thing when like Patrick and SpongeBob are fighting and like Patrick is copying SpongeBob and then SpongeBob's like in his head he's like, at least I'm safe inside my mind, and then Patrick's like, at least I'm safe inside my mind. And then they just like go crazy.
At least I'm safe inside my mind.
At least I'm safe inside my mind.
But yeah, I mean,
Indeed.
I haven't had like an experience with like a spirit like reading my mind.
No, I've not had very many experiences.
I wouldn't know. Okay, our last question is, what's the craziest thing that's happened to you while using the Ouija board? I think it was when...
No, I'm just kidding.
I think it was when we were in the basement and the planchette was just going crazy with me and Jordan's hands on it. And it was like...
It would point towards... Isaac, I don't know, it would point towards...
Yeah.
And he got mad because it would...
Well, he told it to like fuck off or
his
something.
name.
Yeah, I'm not putting his name in this. But he told it to like fuck off and that he didn't believe in it. And then it just started getting really aggressive from there.
And then he got really scared and then apologized and stuff.
And he left crying.
Shit. I dropped my phone.
But like, I don't think it was like the scary factor, but it was just crazy. Like I've never had like the planchette move like that before, and we were like, his name was Unknown, and so like
we named him Unknown.
I thought he said it was Unknown.
Nah, why would his name be Unknown?
Yeah, I don't know. But he would say he's protecting us. Maybe that's why he didn't like that so much, because he knew what it was and what he would turn into.
It makes sense. We could like get on the Ouija board and talk about it.
Stay
tuned for Let's Talk About It on the Ouija board. There was one of the very first times I was using the Ouija board with Abby, and I didn't believe it would move, and so we were all we were sitting there with our fingers on it, and It started moving, so I took my hands off, and then she took her hands off, but it still kept going. And I was just, but it didn't go. It went like that much more, and it like freaked me out.
But like we got like chills, and we were like, okay, because we kept blaming it on each other. We were like, you're moving it, no, you're doing it, and we were like getting mad at each other, and then we both just like let go of it, and it kept moving, and we were like, maybe this is
my
real.
bad.
But that's our Q&A.
Send us more questions, and we'll do a part 2 on this. And we'll answer questions apart from the paranormal and like conspiracies and mysteries and type shit like that. You can ask us questions about us and our just us, period. For the record, she's my aunt.
We're related.
She's not my girlfriend.
Boyfriend's right there.
He's a little head.
Yeah.
I am a nephew.
I am a aunt.
Even though she looks like she's 12.
Like, comment, and subscribe. The social medias are down below.
Follow the Facebook and the Instagrams.
And check out some of our other videos.
Watch all of our previous videos and leave a comment on all of them.
Just comment.
You should just do it.
Literally, go to one of our videos and just comment tuna fish. That just made my head hurt. Comment tuna fish.